All right, let's get to some more juicy stuff. J. Cole is getting an L from me. Let me tell you why. Let me tell you why J. Cole's getting an L. Okay. J. Cole is getting sued. Yes, sir. There is a lawsuit happening right now to Jermaine Cole. When who? It is none other than Killer Cam. Killer is suing J. Cole. He says that he wrote and performed on Ready 24, and a song that was on J. Cole's Might Delete Later album that came out last year during the whole Kendrick and Drake beef, right? When Cole made his brief appearance and then apology. And for that, the writing and appearance, the feature on it, Cameron was to get J. Cole on another project and then get him on or I think it's or get him on It Is What It Is, Cameron's morning show, right? So J. Cole tells him, no, I don't want to get on the thing that you already got going. Let's just do something new. Let's put something together that's brand new. So Cameron's like, cool. So obviously the beef 7 minute or Might Delete Later was a long ass time ago. Nothing has come of it. He hasn't come up on the show. They haven't done the track together. And if we've gotten to this point, I would have to imagine that he's either Cameron is either being ghosted or has been getting the runaround for a couple of years now, right? So Cameron finally says, okay, let's just go ahead and take it to court. I feel like in a business sense, this is probably where this ends up. Like, basically, I gave you something. I gave you a service that I wasn't compensated for, is basically what I'm getting out of Cameron's mouth. To be honest with you, that part of it feels like something they're going to work out on the back half anyways. I'm not really too interested in that. What I'm interested in is the fact that Cameron is suing as a writer on Ready 24. Now, in most cases, when an artist is a feature artist on a track, it's assumed that they wrote their part, right? Like, that part is assumed, whether or not they get a writer's credit or not. You're not walking in and saying, oh, I was a feature artist on this song, I wrote on it, right? Like, you probably already been paid your feature fee or whatever. But you're not trying to litigate off the strength of needing a writer's credit for writing your verse on someone else's song, right? If Cameron is suing because he wrote parts of the song, I think he's telling us that he wrote parts of the song, not his verse. You wouldn't sue and then enter the fact that you wrote on the song and only be talking about your verse. Well, of course you wrote your verse. No. Cameron says he wrote and performed on Ready 24. So if that's the case, Cameron writing for J. Cole. And everything this man said on False Idols is a bunch of horse shit. There's a bunch of shit. Oh, so Kanye can write, or excuse me, Kanye can have Saha writing for him, and he can have, others pitching in on his work and be honest about it, right? And tell niggas up front. You call him the task for having other people write his bars and then secretly have Cameron write some of your shit on an album where you dissing niggas? What is the game coming to? What is the game coming to? Is anybody real anymore? Is anybody real anymore? Anyone? Any more real rappers in the room? Just disappointed. Is there any person on earth that Cameron does not have beef with? No. I think Cameron would beef with his grandma if she didn't see it how he see it. Kendrick energy. I think that's exactly how it is. But again, I'm not really worried about the squabble. I think that's going to work itself out. I think J. Cole probably should have just did the song that Cam wanted him to do in the first place. And Cam probably shouldn't have let him blow him off that long. Like, he probably shouldn't even have went this far. But I think it'll work itself out. What I'm more concerned with is that this man put in a court document that he wrote on your song. Whereas if it was only the feature that he wrote, or his feature, like his verses that he wrote on there, he would not need to say that he wrote that. Is everybody following what I'm saying? He would not need to put in the court documents that he also wrote as well as performed on that song if he was just talking about his verse. So either J. Cole got some assistance, Cameron was like, hey, yo, you saying this, that, and the third on this line. You should say this, that, and the fourth. You know what I'm saying? Other than that, and then, you know, it became whatever it became. However it broke down, Cameron seems to think that he had a writer's role in that track. I'd like to know what it was.